Okay, hello everybody. So I have some really bad fucking news. So apparently on my last four videos, my mic wasn't recording the entire time, so I made four videos in a row. Um, and I was talking the entire time. I didn't realize my mic was off, so let me try to do that later. Yeah, so I gotta redo it all four videos, which kind of sucks ass, but you know what? It helps me have a better understanding of the material, and I get to also explain my notes. I drew these notes live on the original videos for the last four, but I didn't have my voiceover on it, so I just wanted to remake each one of these videos explaining why I thought I'm sorry, like why I thought the what am I even talking about? Oh my god. I can't even think. I'm just pissed about the situation, to be honest, but okay, I wanted to just remake the videos just because I want you guys to actually understand the content through my voice. And since I just had the recordings of me taking notes live, they kind of just don't make as much sense when I'm not talking. And since the whole point of this channel and my school community is quite literally to help you guys with your lives, specifically in the fitness department, but if I'm not talking, then I'm not helping, am I? So we're gonna have to go over all four different topics. This one is about splits. So in this video, we're gonna go over how to pick your split, what splits I would recommend doing, what splits I've even done in the past. Um, so yeah, let's just get right to it. So the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I feel like as a beginner, especially from my perspective when I first started, I quite literally did not know how to make an actual workout program, right? Because I think I looked up a few beginner videos on like what to do, and like I knew like a few exercises, like the basic fucking push-ups and bicep curls and pull-ups. I couldn't even do a pull-up at the time at the beginning, so yeah, no, I remember my first split. I wonder if I have the actual um notebook. Okay, I do actually. Wow, okay. So you guys don't see it right now, but I actually have the notebook where I made my first actual workout program. This is all the way back in like, God, 2024, bro. Gosh. Ignore the phone in the background. I'm not gonna re-record this video, by the way. I know my production quality is just the fucking best, but I gotta keep it pushing, bro. I can't be stuck in the past. I want to see if God, bro, I want to see if I have this program on me. Okay, so this is the bullshit where I had like fucking like 8 exercises per day, bro. God damn. Volume is super fucking high. I did like 20 reps of like everything, bro. It was all over the place. Um, yeah, I did not know what I was doing at all, bro. Damn. Yeah, man. Yeah. But anyways, I want to save you guys time in the beginning, because as a beginner you don't have that much experience with working out at all. So I I kind of want to give you guys an idea of like what kind of programs you should be running. I even have like basic templates in my school community. I'll probably put a link in the description, just so you guys can check it out. It's also on my profile if you click on it. But anyways, let's just get right to the video. All right. So I have a tier list right here where I have different splits. The only one that didn't do really. No, I did like Arnold split like one time, but I don't have a lot of experience with it, to be honest. So it's kind of just like up for you to try it out if you want to. But I have right here, I have full body S tier. I genuinely believe like full body, even like upper lower, those are like the best two splits for beginners. Mainly because I think they're just the best for putting on mass. Like as a beginner, that's what you should be focusing on. You should be having this like mass centric mindset when it comes to going to the gym. That's the same reason why I think that you should, be bulking the entire time as a beginner, just to put that mass on you. That should be your focus on. That should be your focus for at least like the first few years, at minimum the first year. You should be like bulking a year straight, obviously in a reasonable caloric surplus, right? I don't want you to get fat, but you should be in a surplus, and you should be training either full body or upper lower throughout that time so that you can get all your exercises and put on that mass. I'm sorry if my voice is kind of like weird today. I don't know. I got like 4 videos to do, bro, so I just gotta thug it out. Anyways, for full body, I recommend you do 2 to 3 times a week. Don't worry about, I'll give you guys the exercises to do, or like a template in my school community. I think in the future I'm also gonna add like my program, like my actual full body program that I did, along with like all the other splits. Just like share with you guys, to share what I actually do. I put in some like beginner kind of templates, just like something to get you guys started. But please don't be afraid to like venture out and like explore. Like exploring is the best thing, honestly, about like going to the gym, in my opinion. Like finding out what works for you, finding what exercise you like. Like it just makes the journey so much more fun. Okay, upper lower. So upper lower is actually, I think, one of the first, if not the like first split I actually did. Um, yeah. Real quick, let me actually tell you how the body is like divided for these splits. So full body is self-explanatory. You hit your entire body. All your push muscles, pull muscles, legs. You hit everything in one session. So for example, like with a full body kind of training program, you would hit maybe bench, squat, deadlifts, kind of hit your entire body. Probably do a little bit more than that, but it's a good way to get started. I personally did not do full body kind of like that. I kind of like went the calisthenics route, or rather the weighted calisthenics route. Aside from like hack squats, but ooh. So I did like dips, I did my pull-ups. Obviously I did variations to just to like mix it in, get that, to hit like different angles of the muscle, to prioritize different things. But that's mainly really what I did. I just did dips, pull-ups, did some type of squat. I love the hack squats. They've always been my favorite, so that's kind of like what I stuck with. Obviously, I did more than this for my full body programs. But it was just a way to get you guys started. So, and it's generally just like what I did. So with upper lower, it's also very self-explanatory. So you kind of like divide your torso in half. Or let me get white. And then you do like your upper half, one day, lower half another day. You can. So in terms of like abs, you would either do abs on your upper day or on your lower day. It would probably make more sense if you did abs on your lower day after you do your squats, just because you want your core to be strong before you start your training legs on your lower day. You don't want to have your core be weak or sore when you're trying to do like squats, for example. Like you want your core to be at maximum strength when you're doing that. So I would advise you to like train abs like after your lower body session, right? So that you have enough strength to do your legs properly. Here we got push pull legs. Push pull legs is something that you have to do 6 times. You have to go to the gym 6 times per week, just because you want to be able to get enough frequency for each muscle group. Ideally, you want to hit your each muscle, like biceps, triceps, all that. You want to hit that like 2 to 3 times per week. Like push pull legs, you'd be hitting it 2 times a week. So it's right in that sweet spot. So the way you would run it is you do your push muscles like chest, shoulders, triceps. Pull muscles will be like your back, biceps, lats, other back muscles. And then your legs would be, just quads, hamstrings, calves. You hit that on your lower day. So you kind of think of it like this. So you have your kind of like your chest day, triceps day, chest and triceps. Then you got your back and biceps. Then you got your legs, right? The reason why I have this lower on the tier list is because in my opinion, push pull legs is a much more detailed oriented training split. So I actually run push pull legs right now for that very reason, so that I can actually focus on isolations and adding more detail to my frame rather than just kind of putting on mass all the time. Full body upper lower are great on putting on mass, but I think push pull legs it gives you that freedom of being able to add more isolations and accessory lifts to any one of these days, your push pull or leg days. That's just in my opinion. I found it's much easier to like you can do like five, or not five, sorry, but when it comes to like push pull legs, you can do like, for example, for your push day, you can do chest. You can do like 2 chest exercises. Then you can do like 2 tricep exercises. Then you can do like maybe 1 or 2 shoulder exercises. Like you get to have a lot more focus on that general muscle area. Whereas like upper lower, you kind of have to like take away from each one a little bit. Full body, you don't really have that much room for isolations either, to be honest. So if you want something more detail oriented, I will do push pull legs. Um, but in terms of just like putting on mass, if that's your focus, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend that you do either full body or upper lower. Um, that's just in my opinion, to be honest. Well, there's something I want to like let you guys know. Like, what matters more than like what I recommend is the split that you actually like. Like, if I know I put push pull legs as B tier for beginners, but if you really like push pull legs and it's so much easier for you to stay consistent um with training and like just going to the gym, if you run that split, then fucking just run it, bro. Like, I don't there's just fuck what I'm saying, to be honest. If that's what you like and that's what you stick to and that's what helps you stay consistent and reach your physique goals, then fuck whatever I have to say, bro. You know, your opinion and your experience of what works for you matters so much more than any type of YouTube video, okay? Like, I just want to let y'all know that sometimes I don't want you guys like to take my word like religiously. Like, I'm just a guy, and I just kind of found out what works for me. But anyways, yeah, just rock what you like, and just find what works for you. I'm just here to give you guys recommendations on what to do. Um, I should probably explain the Mortal Kombat selection screen. On the way I just see it, like picking your splits, it's quite literally like a fighting game, to be honest. Like, you're basically choosing like who you want to be, or like what kind of moves that you want to have. Which, like, when you get to like choose your character, like, makes the game so much more like enjoyable. Like, you get to have like your favorite character and get to go progress along the story. And it's kind of the way I see splits, where it's like you pick what you like and you get to make lifting this like more enjoyable journey where you actually like the exercise that you do. Um which makes the process so much like a fuck ton easier, to be honest. All right, like, again, if full body or upper lower makes you miserable, then fuck, just pick whatever you like, bro. All right. It, having a split that you like and that helps you stay consistent is more important than picking what's best. Like, for example, I don't know, maybe fucking Scorpion's the best character in the game, but I like playing Sub-Zero. Then I'm gonna go play Sub-Zero, right? I'm not gonna pick Scorpion if I hate playing Scorpion. It's just gonna make me miserable. But anyways, back to the tier list. So I have the Arnold split, but to be honest, I think I ran like the Arnold split for like 1 week. So I kind of just put it in the middle. Honestly, I would recommend you guys research this. I just kind of just don't see the point, to be honest. Moving on to bro split. So I remember how I said push pull legs is very detail oriented. Um, the bro split takes this to the very very extreme, where one day is quite literally focused on like just one muscle group. So I actually have it divided by each day. So you have your chest, back, arms, legs, shoulders, and then okay, that's supposed to be abs. And abs. I can't remember what the seventh day was, to be honest, bro. Um, I don't know. I think it might be like glutes or some shit, bro. I don't fucking know. I just think bro split is just like a waste of time, to be honest. For one, you don't need a whole ass week to recover, bro. Like I don't know like where this fucking myth came from where you can just where you need to wait a whole fucking week just to work out. I don't know where the fuck that came from, to be honest, bro. This whole like workout one muscle group once per week is like it's a fucking psyop, bro. It's a psyop so that we just don't make gains, to be honest. Like I don't know who the fuck if like still all the old heads like follow this shit, bro. To be honest, like all the gym unks follow this shit, bro. I don't know where the fuck this came from. Like I don't need to wait 1 week to train my chest again, bro. Alright, I don't need to wait 1 week. It's OD. Especially like shoulders. Shoulders recover in like a day. So I don't know where the hell this bullshit came from. Gotta wait a whole ass week. So I don't know. Maybe the government doesn't want us to make gains. But anyways, bro split is just like it's the same reason that I was saying. It's just like you don't grow as much because you're not getting enough volume for each muscle group. Like you're probably gonna get like good arm volume, to be honest, because you're doing chest, your back, and then you have a whole arm day. But then you have like 3 days where you don't do jack shit after for your arms. So I don't. It's just a fucking mess, bro. To be honest, I just I don't know. It's just I just think it's a weird ass thing to do. Just like train one thing once per week. Like what the hell are you doing the rest of the week, bro? Like I don't see the only good thing about bro split is like is you get to focus on one muscle group at a time, which allows you to like I guess it allows you to just master it allows you to be attentional and master that one movement on that day. But it's like the frequency and the volume is just so trash, bro. It's just so trash. So it's like I don't want to. Like, what are you doing the rest of the week? Um. There's what else I need to explain. Like, okay. Okay. So like, if you guys didn't pick up on this, a split is basically like your weekly workout structure, right? So if let's take the full body example right here. Full body is if I want to do full body, let's say 3 days per week, right? All right. Maybe on my first day I'll do Monday. My second day maybe I'll do Wednesday. And then my third day, I'll probably do like Friday. And then I'll just repeat it next week. So next week, I'll do Monday, then Wednesday, then Friday, then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? I'll give you guys another example. Let's say like push pull legs. That'll be a good example. So push, pull, legs. I'll say my push day is gonna be Monday. My pull day is Tuesday. Legs is Wednesday. And then maybe I rest. So I rest on Thursday. And then I repeat the cycle. Monday. Oh no, I'm stupid as hell, bro. It'll be Friday. And I did the wrong color too. Oh wow. Monday. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm tweaking. Gosh, bro. Friday. And then Saturday. And then finally legs on Sunday. Right? Let me color code this actually, so that you guys can understand. So you got your push, pull, and then legs. Right, so yeah, push on Monday, pull on Tuesday, and then you got your legs on Wednesday. Right, and then you just repeat that, push, pull, legs. Right? That's really just it. It's pretty simple, right? It's pretty simple. And then this last part where attention and hard work leads to aesthetic muscle. Basically, it was just me. It had to do with push pull legs and like the other splits where they're more detail oriented. Um Basically, intention plus hard work equals aesthetic muscle, in the sense where the more you work a muscle, the more intention you put on it, and the harder that you work on it. Obviously, you should be intentional and hardworking. That's what gives you results. Being intentional and hardworking, it will lead to more growth on that area that you are focused on. So that's kind of the argument that I had for running push pull legs over full body and upper lower for me right now, so that I can provide more intention on those days where I work out certain muscle groups, so that I can just develop those details that I want. That's really just it. I wonder if this is longer than the original video. I talked way more, I think, on this video, but anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll put the school link in the chat or in the comment section, so that you can get access to all my workout templates, to other videos even. I have my videos organized on my school community. But yeah, man, that's really just it. I hope y'all are doing well. Take care, guys.